Hello, I'm Hedda. I live in Bangkok. I'm an OFW. I'm a single mom. I have two kids. They're 15 and 11. And I started this movement, if you like, Rise Filipino, because I wanted to contribute to nation building in my country. And so for anyone and for everyone who wish to help with our nation building, please feel free to share the videos. I don't care if you tell my name or credit or whatever. That is not what this movement is for. This site is for you to use if you find it useful. So share it with everyone and anyone who wants to listen, because right now we are on the cusp of change and we need to continue with our reforms. Now, if you have been watching the videos of the event last night from Thailand when Duterte was here, you are going to be amazed, you're going to be excited as well, and you would feel and you would understand that this right now is happening. The hope that we have been trying to fight for during the campaign is here. It's happening. It's real. And so please try to share information about it, because it's important. It's important for the younger generations. Now, there are three things that I want to talk about regarding last night's event. I was there and I just wanted to feel what it's like to be in the same hall, in the same building as Digong, because I have seen some of the meetings, and I have been listening to his speeches. And during the campaign times too, I actually try to finish all of his speeches when I start watching one, because you will only get the story, the true story of what his platform is, if you listen to the whole thing. Now guys, okay, campaign is over. For those who are still not supporting this current government, please, we are not campaigning for any party anymore. We are no longer choosing which platform to stand by. We are now using and are moving forward with positive results using the platform of Duterte. So when you listen, if you wanted to listen, if you wanted to open your mind to what is real, what is happening, what is authentic, so please watch, okay, his speeches from beginning to end, because during the campaign time, you know very well, okay, how media twists things in order to get the headlines that they want, okay, so that they could increase readership. It doesn't mean that everybody was doing that during the campaign time. It's just that, okay, there were a lot of things that came out during the campaign time that were not true. They were taken out of context. Some video clips were shortened and they were only made to appear a certain way in order to maybe twist, okay, the story. I don't know. But, okay, when you listen to Duterte's speeches, listen to the whole thing. And you know what? Okay, practice auditory dissonance, so to speak, selective dissonance, so to speak. What does that mean? Do not listen, do not absorb, okay, the curses. Now, for those of us who have been supporting Duterte from the beginning, we know what the curses are for. He curses, and I love it when he curses. You know why? Because I cannot curse. Okay, I don't want to be doing that, although I do sometimes, okay, when I get angry, but I don't want to go there. But he can go there, okay, and I want, okay, him to be free to do that, because he's cursing for me, for all the things, for all the decades old problems that we have been facing. Come on, okay, let's just talk about that for real, because that is real. This is a serious thing that we have to be talking about. Now, when he makes jokes, okay, yes, sometimes they can be inappropriate if you don't come from a Filipino culture, but if you do, you will understand where he's coming from. Look, we Filipinos, okay, always have to go through so much in terms of our environment hazards and problems. We are visited by storms. We have all the environmental problems that other countries don't have. We have earthquakes, volcanic eruptions. We have storms, typhoons, super typhoons. We have everything. Okay, and so because of that, okay, we have become a resilient people, but we also need to cope. And one of our coping systems, one of our coping strategies is to revert to comic relief. What does that mean? We share jokes. We share jokes because we need to feel that there are still good things in this lifetime. That, okay, after earthquakes, after the super typhoons, after the volcanic eruptions, that we could still live. We could still live, and we could still be happy, and there are still some positive things that are going on. So, last night was great for the supporters in Thailand, for all Filipino people. For all Filipino people, I dare say that. And I was proud, okay, to be part of the fact that, okay, around 2,000 people went there to support Duterte. They came from the south of Thailand, from the northeast, from everywhere, and they came. It was not an easy venue to get to because Duterte's security was paramount in terms of this host country and his security people. So we had to go outside. Okay, it was already on the outskirts of downtown, and so some people actually had to spend a night with some friends or in a guest house, in a hotel, in order to make it to the venue on time and to be able to attend the event. But people did that. Some of us took the train, some the bus, some by taxi. Then we needed to go to a certain venue in order to have our passports checked, our names checked, that it was on the list, okay? And so it wasn't an easy one. And then from that venue we had to be bused to the event itself. But we would like to thank the embassy. It was a great event. The venue was spectacular. There was food and drinks, and then there was even transportation going back. Either you could take the boat or you could take a bus, okay, to somewhere, to a train station. So it was easy for people to get out of right after. It was very well organized. Okay. The entertainment was so much fun. They spoke of how much love the Filipino have for our country and for this president and for this government. Duterte talked about the same things that he always talks about in his campaigns in the past. Now, this is the thing that other people don't seem to understand. Yes, he talks about many things. He talks about, okay, getting the OFWs back. He talks about making sure that our children are free from harm. But, okay, yes, he talks about the OFW problems. He talks about our streets, okay, needing to be safe and all that. But you know what? There are from my viewpoint, there are three things that are really, really concrete and consistent in his speeches, and I've listened to many, okay? One of which I think is number one, is he would like to empower Filipinos. He wants you and me to be empowered. He wants you and me to assert for our rights. So we have to know what our rights are. He doesn't tell us, okay, to be unruly. He just tells us you need to assert your right whenever you feel like, okay, it's not being respected. Okay, that was one of his calls. Number two, he talked about making the country viable economically. And the reason for that is because we all know that, okay, we need to rise from our poverty. We need to rise from our decades-old problems in the past. But we also need to make our country more viable so that, okay, OFWs and other people are given choice. That's all there is to it. He doesn't mean that all of us, okay, have to come, but if we all want to, sure. Okay, next. I see some angry birds, okay? While I'm live streaming, I would like to know why is that, okay? You don't want to hear about reforms, you don't want to hear about positive things, that's fine. Okay, number 3, he talked about cleaning up the streets for our children, and that has always been very consistent. That has always been a concrete thing that he's always said, okay? Please, okay, let us not talk about EJ case. Let's leave that to our justice system, because you know what? Okay, none of us know. None of us know, okay, what's the real deal there. Let's just be honest about that, okay? Let's not just use that word anymore, okay? Let's just talk about what he wanted for us, and for us, okay, who listen to him, who's been following him, okay, listening to his speeches from beginning to end, okay? We know that his call is real. What does he want from us? He wants, okay, clean streets for our children. That's the call. Let's call it for what it is, okay? It is cleaning our streets for our children. That's what it is. So leave the justice system for whatever they need to be doing. Leave the police for whatever they need to be doing. Why? Because, okay, those police officers who don't follow what he has told them to do, they have already been dealt with, okay? That has already been in the news, okay? We know that story. So I'm empowered, okay? I'm passionate, I'm excited, okay, about what's happening with our country and what the future can hold for us. There's so much potential in the Filipino. I was listening to Rado Gatchalian's live streaming from Sydney last night, because he was part of the event where Senator Risa Hontiveros had a visit to Sydney, and I was very proud of the Sydney group. They were very respectful in their questioning, but they were upfront, they were honest, they were dealing with the real issues at hand, but they were very decent about the way they were going about it. But, okay, they also would not stand for anything that they didn't agree with. And that's what this fight is about, okay? That's why I named this account Rise Filipino. It has nothing to do with my name, but I have to introduce myself because you need to know where I'm coming from, who I'm from. We can't, okay, rally behind people who don't have their faces, okay, plastered on their profile pictures. And, okay, we can't be rallying behind people who just keep on cursing and who keep on sending Angry Bird stickers, but they don't have a reason why. Okay, so why are you doing that? If you feel that you are not being heard, yes, I do invite, okay, people to get into the site. If you don't agree with some things, okay, please send us the information, the links, okay, so that we can also get informed. That's okay. We may not be able to answer it all the time, or at a time that you wanted us to, because you know what, okay, we are all volunteers. We have our lives to live, but we need to make a stand. We need to move, okay, pick up something, okay? Now, the next thing that I would like to call on, if people, okay, are listening, we need to be vigilant about what's happening in terms of the confirmation of the cabinet members, okay, that Duterte would like to put, okay, in office. We need to be vigilant, okay, why some people do not support certain individuals, like, for example, Gina Lopez. Is she being supported? Is she going to be confirmed? Tagiwalo of DSWD, is she going to be confirmed? Who are the senators who are going against, okay, their confirmation, if there are, okay? So, because I don't know that, okay? That's it for now. Okay, watch the videos from Thailand. Okay, I'm proud, okay, to be a Thailand supporter, and it was fun, it was exciting, but, okay, the most palpable thing about it was that there is hope. And we are not going to just stand by and let it get eroded by other people who don't want reforms in this system, because we have been waiting for this, and this is the time. It's now or never.